It's Matt Haistings. I'm a real estate agent in Plano, Texas, and this is your March 2022 Plano Real Estate Update. I'm not sure what to think about this month's numbers. I'm surprised and maybe a little concerned for what's ahead. However, before we jump right in, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. So let's look back at what sold last month in February. There were actually only 125 single-family homes that sold in Plano. That's not good. That's not a lot of houses. Now, I say it's not good, but it's not really because buyers aren't buying. It's because sellers aren't listing. There's plenty of buyer demand. We just didn't have a lot of listings last month. On the flip side, there weren't a lot of homes for sale. That caused prices to continue rising. Median sold price was $472,200. That's the highest median sold price I've seen, so it may be a new record for the Plano market. We're inching up every month towards that $500,000 median price point in Plano. I personally think we're gonna get there by the end of the year. Another stat I like to look at every month is the sold to list ratio. This ratio is the sold price divided by the original list price. Last month that number was 106.7. So that's a median. So that means half of all homes are selling for 7% or more, sometimes much more, above their original list price. When I look at the market overall in Plano, 4 to 5 homes sold for more than their original list price. So buyers are bidding homes up quite a bit right now. That's the Plano market overall. Now I want to look at what's happening in each region of Plano when we look at West Central and East Plano. In West Plano, there were 27 homes that sold last month. The median sold price was $685. West Plano is an area where we're going to see that median sold price jump around a lot. That's where most of the luxury homes are in Plano. And with only 20 to 30 homes selling, we're going to see that bounce around. However, when we look at how much buyers were willing to bid homes up, it was almost 6% above the list price in West Plano. Homes also sold very quickly in that part of the market. Moving over a little bit to Central Plano, that's where the majority of homes in Plano are sold. There were 76 single-family homes sold at a median sold price of $473,600. Buyers bid those homes up a lot by 109% of their original list price. And then going all the way over to East Plano, there were 22 single-family homes that sold, and the median price there was $340,500. That's down slightly, partly a function of not a lot of home selling, so that median there will jump around as well. And buyers still in that part of the market bid homes up about 4% or more. So let's take a look at the current inventory of homes available for sale in Plano. On March 1st, there were 59 homes available. That's not very many. So when we look at the inventory and break that down by price points, you can actually see from this chart that it's very constrained in most of the price points. And when you think about the Plano market, 251 all the way up to $1 million, which is where the large majority of homes are being sold, there's not very many months of supply available right now. Until that changes, we're going to continue to see all the crazy behavior happening in the market. So what does all this mean if you're a seller or a homeowner in the current market? Well, if you're thinking about selling, don't wait. All the conditions are stacked so far in your favor right now. It's a great spot to be to list your home and have no competition. You typically get what you want and then some. And we're seeing that in pricing. When I segment the sold to list ratio, we're seeing the top 1 in 4 homes sell for 13% or sometimes much, much more above their original list price. That could easily be $50,000, $100,000, $120,000 in extra profits for you as a seller. Now, we're moving into the spring market and we move further into in the summer. There's a good chance you'll have a little more competition for your house. I don't think that's gonna radically change the market, but consider as a seller the benefit of having no competition and listing sooner rather than later. So the two most important things I would say for a potential seller right now is take the time to prepare your home. I talked a moment ago about the premium buyers are willing to pay for those top homes. Take advantage of that and have your home ready to go. The second piece, price your home right. It's tempting to look around and see these price premiums and get a little greedy. The market is gonna pay the market value for your home. It will get bid up to what buyers are willing to pay for it. Those sellers that tend to price pretty high turn off buyers and they don't get all the bids and all the options that you may want to have when you sell your home. Now, if you're wondering what's going on in your specific subdivision, your neighborhood, reach out. I love having those one-on-one conversations with you. So let's shift gears about what it means to be a buyer in today's market. Whether you're looking in Plano or any of the surrounding communities, it's a competitive market. So you as a buyer need to be prepared to make offers. As I mentioned, the median days on market is 5 days. If you're out touring homes and you're seeing it on the 3rd day, That's not the time to figure out your financing or your cash and everything else. You want to come to the table with a solid pre-approval, and you want to have a lot of cash on hand to potentially cover an appraisal gap, to be able to bid the home up and to be competitive. So take time up front to understand what you're willing to do in the transaction. You'll also want to be patient. With so few homes available, with so many people bidding on those homes, you might not win your first offer. Sometimes it takes a moment to get aligned with the market. So be patient, allow yourself the time, and trust the journey. You are gonna end up in a home you love. It may take a little longer than you expected. So I'd say have realistic expectations as you enter the process. Now, you're hearing all this, you're hearing how competitive it is, you might be saying, I just wanna wait. That's a real temptation. But what are you waiting for? Prices are gonna be higher, interest rates are going up. That means the home that you don't necessarily love today, that's maybe $450,000, $470,000, around that median price point. Well, when that home's $500,000, $580,000 next year, and the interest rates are 1.5% higher, you're probably really gonna kick yourself for waiting. Rarely do people say, I wish I didn't buy that house a year ago. So don't put yourself in that position. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about buying in this market. My team and I have filmed a lot of great videos over the last couple months about how to compete and win as a buyer right now. I definitely encourage you to go check those out and educate yourself. And of course, reach out for a personal strategy session about your search. So that's your March 2022 Plano real estate update. It's the last month of the first quarter and we are off to the races. 2022 is going to be an interesting year in real estate for sure. If you want to know what's going on in your neighborhood, your area, reach out. Every month I'm talking about the Plano market. The trends are the same in the surrounding communities, but I love having those one-on-one conversations with you regarding your real estate journey. In the meantime, stay safe and have fun. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And in the meantime, make sure to check out some of our other videos featured on our channel.